What's up, guys? This is Dominic. Welcome back to my channel, Stan Reacts. And now we're going to react / breakdown NF Lost featuring Hopsin. If you guys like NF or Hopsin and or my channel, welcome back. Let's get into it. Okay, looks like they live, or they're doing this video not too far from where I live.
Look,
Nate's got his balloons.
self-awareness, pride's a coat and yes, I like to wear it. Buttoned up, don't like to let no air in, with a pair of gloves that I hope doesn't perish. I discovered though when I get holes in them and I let joy in, I'm in higher spirits. My mistakes are like a screaming parrot, just repeating lyrics. I can barely bear it when I'm lost. Road is narrow, I'm looking down it like a gun's barrel. Aren't we all searching for the serum that could help us breathe and leave our state of peril? All of us have made defensive scarecrows that we scatter around our fields and treat like heroes when they scare away the things that we should cherish, cause we're too embarrassed to admit the fear is that we're lost.
Yeah, see, NF has a way of speaking to everybody at their level, right? Like, and that's the thing about NF is that he wears his emotions on his sleeve, right? And so it allows it all to show, and then people that are going through the same thing can totally relate. And that's what he's saying. We all have stuff, you know, we all have crap that we don't want to let in or whatever, you know, and just go on and live our lives and have a happy Instagram life, right? But in all reality, you got to deal with your demons, right?
But what does it matter? I get too combative inside of me as a person who canvas the pink.
But here we go, right? With NF, it's not just about the content. That's the thing about what NF brings, though, is that he brings content, he brings rap skill, he brings bars, right? He just doubled up the cadence right now.
Be glad to get messy when I start to get rattled. The heart of it's
Let's go back.
things that we should cherish, cause we're too embarrassed to admit the fear is that we're lost. Yeah, but what does it matter? I get too combative inside of me as a person who canvas the paint. Can be glad to get messy when I start to get rattled. The heart of a savage and quiet when I lurk in the shadow. But something on that up, I don't want to be over dramatic, but look at the data. It's obvious that humans are fragile. We tend to get mad at the ones that call us out, but the fact is we need someone that'll be honest when we fly off that handle. I admit I throw a fit when I begin to unravel. Keep my wits been off the grid, but now I'm back.
Yeah, you gotta have people around you that aren't just yes men, right? You gotta have people that'll tell you when you're messing up or doing something different that you should probably switch up, and you shouldn't get mad at them and go on the defensive right off the bat, right?
In the saddle, my intent is not to rant, I like to own what I value. I can take you on the fence and maybe pick up the paddle. I like to roll against the current, that's the way that I travel. Opposite of what the grain has got the brain of a rebel. Take initiative, I'm diligent on every level. I never can settle, I like to keep my foot in the pedal. Yeah, I love to pack arenas and all, but what I really want to do is learn to handle my thoughts and put the reins on them, show them I'm the one that's the boss, and pull them back when they get out of hand and breaking their jaws. I'm taking the flaws, they told me I can never revolve, then pull a bane on them, ask them, oh, you think you're in charge? You ought to know better, ain't no way around it, I'm flawed. The traits that I want, they say I can't afford what it costs, but I manifested this. Failing's how you grow and learn.
There you go, man. Manifested it. And you know, he's saying, you know, he's like, it's not just about the money, the fame, the whatever. He's like, what I really want, and I think what most people really want, is to get to the bottom of their thoughts and be able to have a healthy mind, you know, and or a healthy body, or wherever it takes you. But yeah, money and, you know, success, or whatever you value success, you know, changes, you know, like job title, whatever, that doesn't define who you are. But especially if you end up killing yourself because you're not taking care of yourself, right? So you got to take care of yourself at the base root of everything else. Doesn't matter. You can have all the money in the world and die tomorrow because you have some crazy mental breakdown, right? And do something stupid.
Your lessons, kids. Take the worst and try to make the best of it, cause when you fail, just know that it's a test in it. You can learn to pick yourself back up again and train your brain to not be such a pessimist. It's okay to make mistakes, just don't forget that there's a high road, but I skip the exit when I'm lost. Yeah. When I'm...
Oh, man, and I forgot there's Hopsin on this track, too, man. I'm looking forward to that. But you guys, seriously, this is a message that should be, you know, he should be more popular. If he got to more people and if he could change people's minds from his lyrics, that'd be amazing, right? You know, change people's mindset a little bit, to just try to better yourself in general and take care of your mental health.
lost. When I'm lost.
You know, something I started doing was I take one day off. I work full time, but I take one day off a month, period. Whether it's paid, unpaid, it's usually unpaid, but I take that day off. You know, if that means I just work a little bit extra overtime or something to afford that day, then that's what I do. And then I can take one day off to where I can just do whatever it is I've been wanting to do, sit back, whatever. I work in a wood shop, I do that. Clears my mind, helps me stay mentally focused, and sometimes you have to do that. My son's not doing too well right now. Oh, it's almost his bath time. All right.
When I'm lost, when I'm lost. Wow, these burdens are heavy, and I'm hoping it don't bury
Here we go.
me. I used to be joy.
Sorry, let's go back just a little bit.
When I'm lost, when I'm lost. Wow, these burdens are heavy, and I'm hoping it don't bury me. I used to be joyful and skip so merrily, but now I'm too cautious and tiptoe carefully. My mind left, and it's nowhere to be found. Am I a big old parody? Cause it's no fair to me. And now I'm at the point where I'm spending $1,000 a week on hypnotherapy. Look, I'm trying to wash away my sins. I got a group of loved ones that ain't my friends. And if I ever take a nail, then they might grin. And they all wanna see me stay in the cage I'm in. So when it come to anybody, there's no trust for no one. Man, so what? My whole plan's to go nuts. My shoulder's ready for most shrugs. I'm gon' judge anybody trying to enter my circle with no love. My sanity's gone, I'd rather be torn from this planet they planted me on. Your stats a reward. I'm actually bored with having it so hard. It's torn apart from a...
Wow. Okay, so this is pretty crazy because the last time I saw Hopsin, it was on Il Mina Hopsin. I think, I don't know, 3. I don't know which one's he on. The one where he was talking to God though. Oh man, that's a powerful song. You haven't seen that one? You guys got to go do that. And I might go back and do a breakdown of it. But man, to have NF, who is pretty faithful, I would say, and then to have Hopsin that has, you know, struggled just like a lot of Christians do, right? A lot of Christians do struggle with their faith. To have them both on a track is a blessing. And you know, to hear Hopsin has a really good point of view to listen to also.
For most shrugs, I'm gon' judge anybody trying to enter my circle with no love. My sanity's gone, I'd rather be torn from this planet they planted me on. Your stats a reward. I'm actually bored with having it so hard. It's torn apart from a family that I don't have anymore. Man, hold up. I was living so oblivious with millions. It really was a pity, huh? A pity. It's kind of funny what a penny does, mixed in with a mini buzz. I feel stuck. Life.
Yeah, man. You know, what he just said, in case you didn't hear him, was, you know, having money and then it changes people around you and it changes you also. But, you know, hopefully it changes you for the better. And those around you hopefully can just support you and, you know, and encourage you and not try to vulture off you, right? But at the same time, you know, he's talking about struggling with faith and then how some people fell off because of that. You know, we all go through that.
Got me by the neck with a blade against it, 'cause I was...
Hold up.
Living so oblivious with millions, it really was a pity, huh? A pity. It's kind of funny what a penny does, mixed in with a mini buzz. I feel stuck. Life got me by the neck with a blade against it, 'cause I was running late for the train and missed it. The only thing I feel is pain and vengeance, so I'ma act out like a raging misfit. And every verse I lay gon' stay sadistic. You wanna hate me? Good, great, terrific. You'll never see the day when my anger's dismissed. You better go and change your wish list, 'cause manifested this. Do not treat me like some adolescent kid. I am praying to the Lord with the book of James, hoping he go at my testament. This dark cloud, that's my residence. Demons knocking, I don't have to let them in. I done made mistakes day to day, you probably can't relate. I just ain't the same when I'm lost. Yeah. When I'm lost.
I get you. Yeah. I mean, I think I get the point of the song, right? Is being lost in the midst of trying to maintain maybe faith or whatever, or just direction in general. Yeah. And you know, when he says, I'm not going to pray about this or that, you know, I think that line takes on different things for different people. For me, that means you can't rely on, oh, I said a prayer and it didn't come true, so now I'm mad and God doesn't exist. I don't think that's appropriate. I think you thinking that way is the problem. You know, I'm not going to get all into my faith and everything right now, but you gotta you got to work for things you want. You know, you do have to manifest what you want, but at the same time, I believe God, you know, has you in his hands. He wrote your story, and as long as you're doing something to promote his kingdom, you know, you'll be doing just fine. And if you don't believe that, that's fine. That's fine. But you're hearing it from me, so hey, I'm doing something.
When I'm lost, when I'm lost, when I'm lost.
Dang. Yeah, the imagery from this is pretty intense. If you're watching this, you notice how NF started with his balloons. He went and he found Hopsin because of Hopsin's balloons, and now they just entered a clearing, and there's like a whole bunch of people or whatever underneath this snow ice with balloons above them. Right? That's what it's supposed to symbolize. At least that's what I'm taking from it. That's pretty intense. Great symbolism in this videography. Well, all right. Well, hey, we came to the end of the song, and if you lasted the entire time, I really appreciate it. If you don't mind hitting like, subscribe to my channel, and it really helps out. Hit the notification bell if you'd like to know when I drop another video. Anyway, this is Dom, Stan Reacts. I'm out.